An 88-year-old man who once struggled just to rise from a chair can now walk briskly around the park every single morning. This remarkable turnaround happened in only 10 weeks, simply by adjusting his diet. What's surprising is that he didn't rely on eggs, the food most people assume is the ultimate source of protein. Instead, he focused on special types of protein that science shows are even more powerful than eggs when it comes to rebuilding and strengthening muscle in old age. When his test results came back, they were almost unbelievable. His muscle protein synthesis rate had risen to nearly the same level as someone 25 years younger. The key wasn't eating more protein, but choosing the right kind, the ones that contain unique biological compounds that eggs simply lack. What you're about to hear could completely change the way you look at protein. Because there are 6 types that not only prevent muscle loss but actively make muscles stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to fight the aging process itself. Let's dive into these 6 foods. Starting with number 6. Blank, underscore, blank. 6. Lentils, the low-cost powerhouse most people overlook. When seniors think of protein, the usual images are steak, chicken, or eggs. Plant-based protein rarely makes the cut, often dismissed as too weak to build or maintain muscle. But lentils prove that belief wrong. For only about 50 cents a cooked cup, they deliver 18 grams of protein. And that's just the beginning. What truly sets lentils apart is everything that comes packaged with that protein. Take fiber, for example. A single cup holds 16 grams, split between soluble and insoluble forms. This fiber nourishes gut bacteria that create butyrate, a compound shown to calm inflammation inside muscle, sharpen insulin response, and improve how well your body uses protein. Researchers call this the gut-muscle axis. And the data is clear. A healthy microbiome can raise muscle protein synthesis by as much as 30%. Lentils also bring resistant starch, which behaves like fiber. It steadies blood sugar, keeps you feeling full, and even increases the thermic effect of protein, meaning your body burns extra calories during digestion, cutting fat gain while promoting lean muscle. Then there's folate. One serving of lentils covers about 90% of your daily requirement. Nearly 1 in 3 older adults are short on folate, and this deficiency slows protein creation at the DNA level. Fixing it has been shown to boost strength in as little as 2 weeks, with muscle mass climbing roughly 5% after 3 months. Blank, underscore, blank. 5. Hemp seeds, the protein that feels like home to your muscles. Most people past 70 assume they need meat or eggs to keep their muscles strong. But hemp seeds prove otherwise. Just 3 tablespoons, costing less than your morning coffee, supply 10 grams of complete protein. And unlike many other sources, this protein is immediately recognized by your body. The reason lies in E-destin, a protein almost identical to the one found in human plasma. Because it requires very little processing, your body absorbs it effortlessly, as if your muscles were hearing a voice they've known since youth. But protein alone isn't the whole story. What makes hemp seeds extraordinary is their fat profile. The balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids sits at 3:1. An ideal ratio for reducing inflammation and nourishing muscle tissue. Eggs, by comparison, often show a ratio near 21:1, which can fuel the very inflammation aging bodies are already fighting. Hemp seeds also deliver GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, a rare fat that converts into DGLA, known for directly calming muscle inflammation. In fact, studies show that GLA can cut post-exercise soreness in older adults by up to 40% and help muscles recover faster. Blank, underscore, blank. 4. Wild salmon, repairing muscle damage at the cellular level. Wild salmon offers something they cannot: the ability to repair muscle damage all the way down at the cellular level. Each portion provides around 22 grams of premium protein. But the true magic comes from its omega-3 fats, EPA and DHA, which act like lubricant inside aging muscle fibers. As the years go by, inflammation becomes like rust, eating away at muscle tissue. Eggs can provide building blocks, but they can't stop this slow erosion. Omega-3s, however, do. A University of Washington study revealed that older adults who consume the omega-3 equivalent of eating salmon 3 times weekly gained 6% more muscle mass, without increasing exercise or changing their other protein sources. Even better, their muscles became more sensitive to all proteins, meaning the body used protein far more efficiently. Salmon also provides what eggs almost entirely lack. Vitamin D. 1 serving of wild salmon contains about 1.000 IU. Beyond helping calcium absorption, vitamin D directly triggers protein-building activity inside muscle cells. Research shows that correcting vitamin D deficiency in older adults can lift muscle strength by as much as 20%. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 3. Whey protein, the fast track to muscle growth. If there's one protein powder that can help someone in their 90s put on muscle faster than a 60-year-old eating eggs, it's whey. Scientists at McMaster University compared whey to eggs in people over 75. The results were so unexpected. They ran the test twice more just to be sure. The whey group built twice as much muscle as the egg group. It wasn't because they ate larger amounts. It was because of how whey works inside the body. Here's the secret: when you're young, your muscles keep using protein for hours after a meal. But past 70, that window of time shrinks dramatically. To actually trigger growth, your body needs a quick rush of amino acids. Whey delivers that in about an hour. Eggs? They take 3 to 4 hours to break down. And by then, your muscles have already missed their chance. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 2. Cottage cheese, the overnight guardian of your muscles. If whey protein gives your muscles a quick push in an hour, cottage cheese works the opposite way, slowly feeding them for the entire night. As we sleep, the body often breaks down muscle for energy. In older adults, this happens even faster, which is why so many people wake up weaker over time. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a protein that digests gradually. In the stomach, it forms a gel, releasing amino acids for 6 to 8 hours. Dutch researchers found that when seniors ate cottage cheese before bed, their bodies continued making new muscle protein during sleep. It's like flipping an anti-muscle loss switch while you rest. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 1. Seitan, the plant protein that rivals steak. Forget powders or pills. Seitan, often nicknamed wheat meat, is a hearty, chewy food made from vital wheat gluten. And it's absolutely packed with protein. Just 100 grams supplies a massive 39 grams of protein, putting it on par with some of the richest cuts of beef. The difference? You get all that protein without the baggage of animal foods. No heavy saturated fats, no bloating, and none of the inflammatory effects that red meat can leave behind. What makes seitan especially valuable for older adults is how easy it is to digest. When wheat is processed into seitan, most of the starch and fiber are stripped away, leaving behind a dense, concentrated protein that the body absorbs quickly. That's a major plus for people over 60. Since digestion naturally slows with age and nutrient absorption becomes more challenging. As you can see, these foods prove a simple truth: muscle loss isn't destiny. Even after 70, with the right proteins, your body can still repair, rebuild, and stay strong. Just like that 88-year-old man who went from struggling to stand to walking the park every day. Eggs may have their place, but the science is clear. There are smarter choices that protect your muscles, calm inflammation, and keep you independent for years to come. The power is in your hands. In everyday foods like lentils, hemp seeds, salmon, whey, cottage cheese, and seitan. Add them to your meals. And you're not just eating protein. You're choosing energy, confidence, and quality of life.